Prudence, I cannot tell you how many times I talk to people who say, but I could do this and I could do this and I could do this and I can do this, but which one do I choose? Which one do I choose? And people struggle. And here's where I feel the mistake that a lot of people make when they have multiple things that they can do.
Mhm.
They wait and they don't do anything with either of them until there is some, I don't know, maybe a divine zap from on high that just says go in this way, and that usually doesn't come, right? And so talk to us about, just your journey, because maybe there's a lesson from your journey. Like, what would you advise that person who feels I can go this way or that way and they feel stuck right here? What would you say to them?
Right. You said something that I think is very important, where you don't there's a space where you can do this, you can do A and you can do B, but you don't do either one, right? You have to actually do both.
Mm,
um and do both, and it will eventually become clear as to where you need to go, right? What happens though is that there is going to be resistance. There is going to be a space where somebody is going to say, with the thing that you're about to put down, where somebody is going to say, but the Lord told me that you need to do this, but your conversations with God are leading you in a different way.
mhm.
And the best advice that I can give is that you just have to keep doing both, and one will actually bubble to the top. The
I
cream
like
will
that.
I'm not saying that the cream will rise to the top, because I'm not negating photography. I love photography. I do. And I still take photography jobs because they bring me joy. I'm
Hmm.
just not taking 3 or 4 jobs a week. I'm taking maybe one a month.
Gotcha. And I think just listening to your story to Prudence, it sounds like you also listen to your potential audience, right? The people kept asking you and
Absolutely.
asking you and asking you. And it's only so long you can keep saying, no, I don't do that. No, I don't do that. Or you just, I mean, even for people who have a multiple thing, because I really like when people focus. But I don't want you to stay on the sidelines doing nothing until you feel that perfect clarity. Sometimes it's okay. Do things and your audience will tell you
Yeah.
that's the one, because they'll keep asking you questions on that. They'll keep asking for services on that. They'll
Mhm.
keep asking for products on that.
Yeah. And it goes back to the same thing that happened with photography, how I ended up monetizing photography, is that you get to a space where you have to make a decision that you want to grow in this particular area.
Hmm.
So I made a decision that I wanted to grow in the way I served people with finance. And in order for me to be able to do that, I needed to focus on it.
I like that. I like that. So focus allowed you to serve the people that you were serving through financial management even better.
It allowed me to serve more fully. And even in a business, like, I can do taxes, I can do budgeting, I can do forecasting, right? But there still needs to be, I can do insurance, right? I'm no longer licensed, but I used to be licensed to sell like stocks and bonds and stuff like that, right? So there's many spaces that I can explore financially in the finance world. But I still need to make a choice, like, who am I going to serve? Because in order for me to serve that crowd well, I have to decide I'm going to focus on how I want to serve that crowd.
Yeah, I like that. I think sometimes it's just giving ourselves time and grace for the thing that, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
being okay with imperfection.
Yeah. Ooh.
Like, knowing that the way that whatever you started out doing today, 10 years from now, you're going to look back at it and wonder, who paid me for this?
Yeah.
But
You said it earlier about your pictures, your first set of pictures, but
yes,
you wouldn't have, and I'm going to say this, you wouldn't have master your mint if you didn't start there and
yes,
allow yourself to grow.
yeah, you have to start.
Yeah.
You have to start, and you have to start knowing that your start is the best that you have today, but it's not the best that you're going to be.
Mm, I like that. I
And
like that.
just be okay with the evolution that will come as a result of that.